case in Detroit in particular, just this inordinate, beautiful investment that this community has made in reestablishing Detroit's relationship with its front door, with its river. So Detroit no longer has its back turned to the river. Detroit embraces the river as its front door, as its playground, as a place to live and gather and work. And that provides a deep context for our look at Detroit as both an investable place and a great place to live. Sustainability at its heart is really worrying about things that matter in our life and making sure that we're accounting for those in the way we make decisions. Well, sustainability challenges in water systems are broad, right? We have a lot of cleanup of historically contaminated sediments in the Rouge River in particular, and the Detroit River. There's still some work to be done in those systems. But we're also talking about drinking water systems, and we're talking about infrastructure, we're talking about stormwaters and roads. The environment is changing very fast. Well, we see Detroit as a great place for innovation. This is a large water system, there's a lot of people here, but I see the most hope in people. When we look at people's relationship with water, and in particular the Great Lakes and others, so many people value this resource, and so many people are willing to invest. And that's where stewardship comes from. Stewardship doesn't come from what we know. Stewardship comes from what we feel and believe. And if you don't have water systems that you're happy to have your children play in, whether it's on the river or on the creek behind your house, wherever that is, then we still have more work to do. But long-term impact has to be nurtured, guided, and maintained. It's not we're not talking about a one and done proposition. If I fix this, everything's good forever. We're talking about putting systems in place, governance systems, economic systems, making sure that we can maintain the things that we do in perpetuity. So I think it's incumbent upon us to think very long term, not just in the project, not just in the restoration, not just the cleaning up of the river today or tomorrow, but really what does that mean for us long term? So when we talk about value, we really talk about four things, and this is really the heart of sustainability, right? We talk about ecological value. Is the environment healthier, cleaner, more resilient? But we also talk about economic value. Are there values that come from that allow economies to flourish and grow? We also talk about social value. What does it mean for people and how do they relate? And it's cultural value. What are these deeper senses of who we are and what we believe? Sustainability water systems are going to take money, they're going to take resources, they're going to take talent, they're going to take individuals that are learning their craft and coming in. I know that there's great job opportunities for Detroit water systems, both on the management side, but also really on the maintenance side as well. Most people I talk to all identify with something around water, whether it's their creek, their river, their stream, their system, whatever it is, whatever they're near. And that's no different for Detroit. There's a lot of investment potential, and organizations, institutions, businesses are going to be inventing more things, right? Inventing more techniques and filters and sensors. And we think Detroit is one of those great markets where that innovation can happen. Detroit's proven itself to be an innovative market in a variety of technology space. With that also comes opportunities for jobs. With that also comes opportunities to maintain the kinds of clean, healthy water systems that we also desire.